What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the Three Idiots Talking Podcast. We are here with another paid album request.
Queer.
And I should have also mentioned, this is the only reaction channel on YouTube, and don't you forget it. But we are here with another paid album request. Thank you very much to one of our subscribers. I don't think he has an issue with saying his name. AT Field, we appreciate it. Thank you very much. Today, we have already done one of the Fishmans albums, Long Season, which is just one super long song at 38 minutes long. But we are back now with another Fishmans album. This one is actually a first for us. We have never done a live album on this channel. This is the first time we will ever reviewed a live album, and this is the Fishmans live album 98-12-28, and then something in Japanese. I'm assuming it's just the same as it is in English. This is a live Fishmans album from 1999, 14 songs, 2 hours and 7 whole minutes long. It is it's doozy. It's going to be the longest album we've ever done on stream, and longest album we've ever uploaded. This will almost certainly require us to upload it in 2 parts. It might require us to do 2 streams. We shall see. We obviously did the other Fishmans album, Long Season. Noah, Cole, do you guys want to say anything do you know anything about this album, first of all?
I know I've definitely heard Long Season on this album a few times.
A slightly different version than the album version of Long Season.
Yeah. And I know I started listening to this album once upon a time. I don't remember how far I got into it. But yeah, I have not heard the whole thing, so my knowledge is limited.
All I've heard is bits and pieces of Long Season on this album. I've heard nothing else except for the studio versions of Long Season and however you say the album that came out after it.
Long Season, okay, so we have, I don't think any of us have listened to this album, correct? None of us this first time. All right.
Not all the way through.
Well, I don't want to beat around the bush too much. This is going to be a long album. Hopefully chat will be ready for it, and we will try to get through as much as we can this stream, and if we need another one, we'll do another one. But thank you guys for the request. We really appreciate it. Leave a like down below, hit subscribe, follow us on Twitter, join our Discord, links in the description, and let's get into it. 98-12-28 live album Fishmans, starting with Oh Slime.
Woo!
0 lyrics on this one, or at least I'm sure there's lyrics, but is there? Let me look that up real quick.
I feel like that cover was a little Electric Ladyland influenced.
Yes, that one, AT Field.
There are lyrics, so I will use Genius and throw them up on the screen. Not a whole lot, but there we go.
It's an introduction to the band.
Go for it, AT Field.
Very dreamy.
You're my slime, Hugo. You're my gang, my twin. So on and so forth. Yeah.
They might be the Fishmans.
I've always wondered how big this band was. can't really gauge it.
What's up, Dakota?
Oh, Fishmans. It's about to put me through a schizo episode. Just keep saying the same thing over and over again.
That's Sekiguchi.
Oh,
This is wild.
second.
Absolutely wild.
They got a budget. They got the fucking gong.
Do you feel good?
Feeling pretty good.
Good.
Hell yeah. Good.
We're grooving.
Keyboard.
You know, we're vibing.
Sounds like he's doing a Kermit impression.
We're feeling it.
紹介しましょう。キーボード本誌。
Guitar, Dart, Sekiguchi. Sekiguchi. Keyboard is Monshio. Fishmans. Wow.
Drums.
Are we gonna rate this? This feels odd to rate.
It goes for a while. So yeah, I think it's probably good.
It's like a band introduction with gong hits after each name is said, which I love.
Oh, we're just saying his name. Monte Gay Kenshi.
They're hyping him up.
It's a drummer.
Bass.
This is just the band members. This is funny as shit.
Bass.
Bass.
柏原ゆずる。
This is kind of
That's
funny.
awesome.
This is kind of funny. I have never heard a band do this in my life.
Thank you, Fishmans.
I love your swans do this. Michael Gira. Michael Gira.
Have a good one, Dakota. Thank you. Our beautiful boy Sato.
The Fishmans.
Oh, they're hype.
We're jamming now.
What's up, Freed? You repent.
Yeah, that's you don't remember him?
It's the guy who told me to kill myself like 10 times.
Welcome back, man. Hope you calm down a bit.
It's this bizarre way to open a concert.
I kind of fucked with it though.
What's up, Jonathan?
What's up, buddy? It's all good, man. It's all good. I didn't even. I wasn't the one who muted you. I was just one of the ones. So,
They got offended that you guys didn't get offended. Okay, gotta pause it there.
Yeah, they were kind of just riffing.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounded good. It was very
It did.
enjoyable. I like the little jam that went into in the later half. Yeah, not really much to do about that. Give it a 7.5.
Cool.
I mean, yeah, I mean, it was a. I've never heard a concert really open like that before.
Nope.
I have
Never.
like I don't have any idea if that's like a song from somewhere in their discography. I have no clue, or if that was just them like riffing and jamming to open up a concert. I don't know, but I mean, I didn't really have any problems with it. It was a little weird, a little dreamy, psychedelic at times. You
Yeah.
know, they did some cool stuff here and there. I wouldn't say it was the most riveting thing I've ever heard in my life, but it was solid. I'll throw it a 7.
Yeah, gonna agree with Cole. Actually, entirely with everything he said. I think it was. I've never heard a band do that before. I've never heard a band do that live before at a concert or anything. I think that was kind of a unique little thing to record. Wasn't a whole lot of direction toward it. It was just saying their names essentially and the band name. Cool. So track 2.
Because I don't like. I don't know if all artists do this, but when an artist knows that they're making a live album, they usually record their set at the same venue a few times for like a few nights, a few concerts in a row, and they'll just like pick and choose the best performances of whatever songs in the set list. So
But
it
this
could
might be
one concert. It could have been from 3. I don't know.
I'm just gonna guess
So,
one day based on the title.
According to Genius.com, this title is named Night Cruising.
It's a cool name.
Cool jams, interesting way to do an opener. 7.5 from Hugo. 7
It's all
based
good,
on
Freed. Don't worry about it.
One thing I remember, well, one of many things I remember from Long Seasons, extremely atmospheric song. And they love their repeated melodies.
So this live album is actually got unique in that it's mostly sample recording that was later mixed in studio by the producer of the last albums. I know that.
I've got to imagine most of the concert goers must have been on drugs.
I feel like that's most concerts. So
No, it's definitely based on the music.
I wish I knew what he was saying right now.
Like I can tell you at the Weezer concert, they were not smoking weed or anything. Just
Don't worry
nerdy
about it,
fellas.
AC Field. If people want to look it up, they can go to Genius and translate it themselves. Don't worry about it.
It's kind of sounded doing that. He said night.
Yep.
I don't like this singing voice right now.
Stop it.
I don't. I assume the singer's the same from Long Seasons as well.
Yeah.
Probably.
hmm
starts getting that high pitch. Just
At some points, he almost sounds cartoony.
like that was not that great. It almost sounds anime.
Oh, stop! Oh my God! Come on.
I mean, it does.
What's up?
What is the GOAT live album?
I do not know. I
What
am
is the
barely
Ghost
listening.
album? Well, I mean, I'm not gonna pretend like I'm not a little bit biased about this. and that
Okay, Zeppelin. What?
I mean, I certainly enjoy myself. The song remains the same. Concert from MSG '73.
What's up? I'm him.
But I mean, like, what's it called?
My answer's pretty easy from the sparse amount of live albums I've heard. I guess I would take
The Long
Rust.
Goodbye by LCD Sound System is amazing too.
I'll just take Rust Never Sleeps. That's a good one. Big Neil Young guy.
Yeah.
Always during the cold.
Usually not massive into
Because usually they're not produced the best.
That was odd.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like a lot of this album probably will be pretty odd. But you know, it had some cool stuff going on. I don't know, that was kind of hard to make heads or tails of, to be honest with you. I'm not really sure it ever like picked a certain thing, stuck to it, and really did it super well for me.
Sure.
I kind of just hung out in this place that was like, all right, this is kind of cool, but not like something I would return to super often. I probably like the first song a little bit more, so I'll probably give this one like a 6.5.
Okay. I would say I only really like the instrumental of this. I really hope the singer changes his melody singing a bit, because I didn't really fuck with the melody at all here on this song that he was using. I mean, for the lyrics, you know, the lyrics say night cruising. It definitely does give that vibe of like cruising along at night in a car. I'll give him that. That being said, it doesn't necessarily make it sound great. The instrumental was lovely. Liked it. It was very peaceful, calming, but it was boisterous. It was big, which I would expect from a live concert. You're expecting a big, loud noise, so that makes sense. Yeah, weird one to rate. I would definitely go probably like a 6. Noah.
Yep. This is pretty hard to rate. Might just piggyback on what Cole said. I feel like this is just so hard to gauge and elaborate on. Yeah,
It's
so I'm not even gonna try.
It's just these like strange dream pop
Yeah.
psychedelic rock jams.
It's a weird song. It's very weird.
Bizarre.
And it's harder to break down the smaller things just because of how live albums are produced. I'll give it a 7.
All right, up next we have, according to AT Field, What Did You Say?
I like that title.
It's interesting because Genius.com says the song title is "What Was That?" So I don't know who's right.
Ooh,
That was cool.
that intro is really good.
I would listen to a song live with a person of interest at a concert, perhaps for the vibes. This definitely is starting to feel like a vibe album for sure.
A much louder bass than you usually get at a live performance.
Oh, this entire song is in Japanese, so
I feel like you feel the bass more than you hear it at a concert.
that makes sense, 18 Phil. Instrumental is lovely. His voice got so much soul. Am I the only one not feeling that? Maybe I am. They are better. They're not.
The bass is
Squeaky
so
high.
much is like louder than everything.
It is pretty loud bass. I didn't even recognize that at first. That was an interesting little riff.
Big fan of this synth part.
Oh. That holdout was nice. Don't know. Beautiful vocals. No clue what he's saying, but it sounds cool. Nice go.
That's what that's how I feel the scene with Bjork.
No clue what she's
No
saying,
clue
but
what
it
she's
sounds
saying.
nice.
Yeah. Beautiful vocals, but not tell you what the hell she's talking about.
And see, I completely disagree. I don't think she sounds nice at all.
It's one of the best singers.
Except like a couple songs here and there.
Who sings it? Nobody sings it. It's incredible what she does.
Boy, I bet that sounds really cool if you're Japanese.
I think it sounds really cool.
If you can understand what
If
the
you're
fuck he's
anything.
saying. Wow. I mean, if you can understand the lyrics, it's probably fucking heat.
I don't gotta understand the lyrics. It's gonna
I'm a
vibe.
big lyric guy, so
Then you're gonna have a nice 2 hours.
yeah, I already knew that was gonna be an issue. Ooh.
Okay. That fucking Herbie
Take me to
Hancock
church.
synthesizer right there.
Take me to church.
Okay, brother.
Mm.
Yes.
The transitions are really good on
They've
this
been
one.
great.
I love whatever instrument is being the like.
That main line, right there. They're talking about that synth thing.
Yeah, whatever that is, pretty rad. That Herbie Hancock sextant synthesizer.
It is rather pretty.
You found translated lyrics on the Fishmans wiki? Well, if you link them to me, I'll put them up on the screen.
You think the next song is a Zeppelin cover?
That was
That'd be
really
pretty
close
cool.
to making that joke.
Wow, what a really cool instrumental we had here. Incredible transitions. I think Noah was first to point out those transitions were heat. We had a synth come in, we had a bass that was just rocking the whole time, loud rocking too. For a concert, you don't usually hear a bass that loud, and it was pumped full. I don't know if that was the production afterwards, but incredible work on the bass. No clue what he was saying lyrically, but it sounded cool. He was into it, so I'll go with that. It's so hard for me to judge these songs because I don't know what the backstory of these songs are. I don't know what he's saying, so it's like I'm just really going off the instrumental and the vibe it's setting, and the vibe was awesome. It had some like ethereal effects going on, some lows, some highs, and these transitions would take you up and down. It was like a sort of a mini roller coaster inside of another roller coaster, which was the overall song. Huge fan of the effects they used and the transitions. I'm gonna give that an 8.5 to a 9. Oop, and I can't type. Cole.
Yeah, I thought the first half of that was, a pretty cool psychedelic little dreamy jam going on, pretty much what they've been doing so far this album. But that last transition really sold me on this song quite a bit. I love that synthesizer that they were, or whatever fucking instrument that is, I don't fucking know. They started doing some really, really cool stuff at the end there.
Yep.
I'd probably give it a 7.5.
7.5. Okay, a little lower. Noah.
Yeah, I was certainly an enjoyer of the things occurring. Big fan of the drums on this one. I like having the little, I don't know the name of them, but the little electronic parts in the kit. The electronic drum, whatever's.
Yeah.
The main, instrumental hook melody was really good. Sounded really good on whatever instrument they decided to play that on. Vocals were definitely an improvement. It was just vibing, having a good old time. 8.5.
On to Thank You. Ooh, this one has Spotify lyrics. There we go.
Slide guitar W.
Ooh, got a little funky beat going on here. Hi, Cosmic. Oh, you did? Okay. I'll take a look at that in a second.
Banana mellow.
Got a groove to it.
I'm gonna throw these up real quick. So sorry.
Like these lyrics are a bit odd considering the context that occurs after this album.
So dark.
It's just like a death prediction thing. Jeff Buckley situation.
Oh, that
I wonder
such an amazing sense.
Was it like a surprise? Like, because, did he have some form of condition?
Yes. He had some heart condition.
Maybe it wasn't a surprise.
And that is a tasteful slide guitar. Big fan.
Wow. Wow.
That guy's How are you on this fine day?
It's a lovely fruit time.
I want to go first on this.
Oh, this is bouncy.
Hello,
man.
tremolo.
This is bouncy. I don't care who you are. You can jig to this.
Jig.
Yeah.
Took a second to process that.
You had to really analyze that for a minute.
Jig. Boy, what a groover.
Yeah.
Instrumental is really good. Probably my favorite so far. Big fan of the slide guitar and melody it was doing. Really nice vocals, really catchy. Even though I don't really know what the fuck he's saying for most of the song, it was catchy. This is really good. Short and sweet. Yeah, I'd say that was my favorite so far. I'd give that a 9.
Oh, I would like to say I'm going to agree with Noah. That is also my favorite so far. Short and sweet, very bouncy, funky little groove from start to finish. Lyrics were really, really weird. I don't know why he's talking about fruit, but, you know, more power to you, I guess. He just talked about a whole bunch of fruit and saying thank you for my life.
At least he didn't try to rhyme orange with banana.
That's fair. I don't know why he talked about a whole bunch of fruit, but hey, go for it, I guess. Everything else is great. Yeah, 9 as well. Cool.
Wow. Goodness.
I'm a fan of that groove, man. That was bouncy.
I enjoyed it. That was fun. I don't know if I loved it like y'all seem to have, but that was fun. You know, it was cool. Really, really enjoyed the tremolo guitar there at the end. At least I think that's what happened. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, that was a fun little jam right there. I'll throw that another 7.5.
All right. Well, up next, apparently, a happy man. Let's see if I can find the lyrics for it.
It's a wacky progression.
置物みたいな暇ちあるちが店の中で座ってる何かを見てるさ一生懸命
Oh, yeah, Jonathan, for sure. It's going to be a long
That
show.
was a vocal moment right there.
That was very comical.
みんなが夢中になって暮らしているさほらね
Ooh. Okay.
He's feeling it.
Wow.
Shit is feeling it. Oh yeah, that
What's up, Nigel? Welcome to the stream.
I think that might be a fan of this album.
I think it might be too.
Just maybe.
Wow, these lyrics are very dark. All the unhappiness in this world is anxiety. All
Listen to
the
those
unhappiness in
tones.
this world is emotional.
That guitar was doing some things.
Is the guitar?
Good.
That sounded a little. That
Don't
sounded
say it.
Hendrix influenced.
Bro, these past 2 songs, groovy, vibing. The Fishmans fans have arrived, clearly.
そして音楽が胸の中でいつでも泣ける
What did you not want me to say?
彼女のことだけを
But me?
知ってる
No, Noah. I started talking about the guitar, and then Noah said, "Don't say it."
I thought you were gonna say something about Jimmy Page.
Jonathan, that's a fair point. Although apparently this album was taken, or once they recorded, they went through a whole production afterwards. Of
Did this album come out?
1999.
99.9. Yep. Damn, he busting on the mic.
I don't know about this part here.
そんな感じでそんな感じでそんな感じでいい
You should give Yoko Ono vocal lessons.
そんな感じでそんな感じでいいきっといい
Oh. the slide.
Ooh. Wow.
They seem to always do some really cool at the end of these songs.
The Fishmans fans have really arrived. They've brought the poll up to 44%, calling this the greatest live album of all time.
Man.
I don't listen to live albums enough to feel that I could vote on them. I think I will say that that was my favorite song so far. Really enjoyed the jam and the vibe throughout the entire song instead of just like the second half or something like that. Yeah, the guitar work was really cool. I really liked whatever the hell the instrument was that they brought in at the end again. Seemed to be doing that on a few of these songs for whatever reason. But yeah, these songs seem to have really good endings, but I thought this one was better throughout the entire length of the song, more so than the other ones so far. I'll throw that one an 8.
Ooh. Yeah. So having the lyrics up here helped a lot for this song because, especially given the title, you would think it'd be a happier song. When no, those lyrics are pretty dark, talking about emotion is all or people are unhappy due to anxiety, due to emotion. Everyone is living so self-absorbed. All the unhappiness world is manipulation and fake laughter. It's very, very dark, solemn lyrics we got going on here. Not very happy. That being said, I love the contrast and the vibe that this song gave off, just like the previous one. Started off a little, groovy as well, but it was more like a coasting vibe. It kept going back and forth and back and forth. It was very smooth. Loving the sound effects they keep doing with these little, I don't really know specifically the musical terminology for the wobble and the little the space effect that they add on, where it's like a doo 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 type of thing they got going on. I don't know the exact music terminology for that, but it sounds great when they're doing it here. Big fan of that. Not a huge fan of how they coordinate it all together, though. Maybe a little long, but I'm gonna give it a 8 to 8.5. Noah.
Bit of a tone wizardry going on. Already explored a lot of different tones.
Oh yeah.
I wonder how many pedals they have on stage. I'd set the over-under at 50.
You think it's either multiple guitarists or a bunch of pedals?
Both.
Okay.
I think it's both. Yeah, really good groove as expected. That's the kind of idea I've gotten from all the music I've heard from them, is they can write some very good grooves. Simple, but very good. Again, it's really the instrumentation that sells me. I find it very catchy, very melodic. Vocals are good for the most part. I think sometimes he goes a little too hard and kind of strains himself.
Holds
really
it a little
reaching.
too long for sometimes.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna slam him too hard because I still think he sounds good. I'd give that one an 8.5.
All right, up next is Unreliable Angel, which either doesn't have lyrics or Spotify doesn't have their lyrics. So let me go find that real quick. It does have lyrics, okay.
Back with the church organ.
Very unique to have a church organ and this drum kit going on right
How
here.
many instruments do they
basic.
have on stage with them?
God.
I know, I'm
how long
wondering-
the space between songs was to set each one up.
Unless
That's
it's
what
just
I'm
like.
Go.
Go ahead.
Okay, I will go ahead. Thank you. That's why I'm wondering how big they were, because they must have a budget. They're doing a lot of shit.
I'm sure in Japan they're huge.
I wonder if they just have like a super jacked out keyboard that can like switch between synthesizer, organ, maybe some harpsichord.
According to Brian Tuback in chat, he says they have 5 members performing live. Guitar, drum pad, a bass, another guitar, keyboard, violin, and an accordion.
Yeah, they've got a geeked out keyboard apparently. bass.
Oh, this is slapping. Wow.
How is that funny?
That is heavenly.
Holy crap, this is awesome.
I feel like I need to be on drugs.
Well, that was a hell of a transition. Bro, is the mic inside the bass or something? How is it this big? Sounds like a Coldplay organ? Brother, we hear Coldplay way differently.
Yeah, the guy working the mixing board is a big bass fan. Good call, Hugo. Masayoshi Takanaka. Big fan.
Oh, man.
The bass is walking.
I kind of just sort of zoned out there at the end. I was just letting the beat take over. Wow, interesting little song here. Huge fan of that tone. The bass was incredible. Plus, I don't know what instrument that was. Was it a hyped up organ? Was it a keyboard? Was it a synth? What was the other instrument alongside the bass there?
Sound like a keyboard.
Okay. Just a very, very impressive keyboard. What a combination those two were, that song. Absolutely fantastic. Incredible tone. Best tone I've heard so far on this album for any of the instrumentals. Love this melody. It felt so like, it felt like a song I've heard before. I can't remember the name of it right now. Almost... no, it would kill me if I compared it to that one. But anyway, it felt like another song I've heard before, melody-wise. It was just slightly slower paced. Huge fan of the direction they went on this song. And the lyrics were pretty cool, too. I was reading along. They were much different than the previous song. This is a much happier lyric song. Yeah, this is getting a high rating. It's going to be a 9.5. Noah.
This was a good one. Definitely feel like I've heard the guitar melody before.
Yeah.
Doing a little reggae thing, just doing the little up picks. No down picking here. Again, keyboard kind of takes takes lead here. Some really good melodies. I'm a big fan of there's these on some keyboards. There's this little dial type thing that you can roll up and down to mimic sliding a note like you can on a guitar. And I think that's very underutilized, and it sounds really good, and I'm happy they're using it. The drifting it does really fits their dreamy sound. I'd give this an 8.5.
Wow. I thought you'd go higher though, Noah. I gotta be honest. Cole.
It's a vibe.
Yeah, I mean, very, very atmospheric track they're going for right here. Super spaced out, which is cool because they do a pretty damn good job of it. I think I still like the last song a little bit more than this one, but I will throw this one an 8 as well.
Up next, we have the song title apparently translates to airplane.
In the air.
Plane over the sea.
I'm getting a big Police vibe here.
The bass, man. Crazy.
Yep, big Police vibe.
What
Yep.
in the world?
I'm getting a. Nah, I don't want to know what to get
Something
mad
about
right
a
now.
red dress. This could also be like The Clash.
The
I'll say the
Clash?
Police because I think they're better than the Clash.
Do you think this sounds like the Clash?
This could be a song off of London Calling. That album is stylistically all over the place.
I clearly don't remember that like you do. Wow. This is their first song they released officially, dating all the way back to 1991. Wow.
This is their boom boom boom. Nobody's gonna get that joke.
Maybe chat will.
No, they're not.
Think we're here?
I don't know if I'm this into the whole reggae sound thing that they're going for.
Actually, gonna agree with you more on this one, Cole.
That guitar is super reggae.
Great drums. This is without a doubt the best live drum sound you've ever heard, Jonathan. Wow. I got baited into checking how much time was left there. Thought it was over.
Oh, solo time?
Okay.
Strumming his heart out.
He is ripping on that. Really just vamping on it.
Oh, didn't hit a pause. He's going hard, I'll give him that. I love that the Fishmans fans came in and pushed the poll back to say, yes, this is the greatest live album of all time.
Maybe the most peaceful fan base we've interacted with.
Quite
They're just
possible.
chilling.
It's a peaceful band. A chilling band. I'm always curious what these outros are going to sound like.
Can't say I'm that big a fan of reggae style of music. And that kind of felt like most of this to me. Especially like the guitar riff was super reggae,
Oh,
at
definitely.
least to my ears. And 7 minutes is just a lot for me to listen to some reggae for because I'm just not that into it. But there was the solo little jam section was cool. That was a cool thing in the middle that they threw in there. I'll throw this one a 6.5.
6.5. Little lower.
I'll be
Yeah,
right back. To
yeah, I can attest to what Cole's saying. I'm not a huge reggae guy myself. I think it's got its time and place for sure, and it certainly has in the past. Hi Cole, bye Cole. Anyway, yeah, I think it's got a certain time. I don't think everyone can do it very well. That being said, I don't think they did it poorly. It just felt weird being done by this singer because he wasn't really sounding reggae-ish, I guess, as a vocalist. So it didn't really, the vocals didn't fit the instrumental, if you can understand what I'm saying. That being said, the lyrics are unique-ish for that. The production was the best part of this song, instrumentally. I really enjoyed hearing the different parts of the, what a reggae song usually sounds like. I do think it was missing a couple bits of instrumentals, but again, they were only doing one reggae. They were probably only doing one reggae song on this entire album. Usually you have a couple more percussion instruments when you're doing a reggae song, so they didn't probably have all the things they wanted to make it perfect. A little bit, I enjoyed it a bit more than Cole. I'll go 7 to a 7.5. Noah.
Yeah. I said something about a very police vibe at the start. And
Yeah, I didn't get that.
I'm gonna stick with that statement. It's very much gave me that vibe. It was good though. Had a good melody to it. I think everything from the solo and afterwards was probably not part of the original song. That sounded like a jam.
Yeah, it sounded like a big transition at that point.
It was good though. I was a fan of the solo and the way they transitioned in and out of it. I'm gonna go a little bit higher, and I'm gonna go 8.
All right, up next, In the Flight? Yeah, In the Flight.
4つ階段を駆け上がってドアを開けて覗き込めばその眠たそうな空気が好きだ調子が良けりゃいいねそんな気配を感じたなら陽気にお邪魔もできるさドアの外で思ったんだあと10年経ったら何でも
What is Cole eating?
できそうな気がするって
How's it hitting?
でもやっぱりそ
It's
ん
quite
なの
nice.
嘘さ
Great to hear.
This is where things really begin to get good. All right. I like the lyrics. Wow. Going back to that high-pitched vocalizations.
A little disappointed I didn't see my favorite song from the album before this in the track list. Shame on you, Fishmans.
Hi, Tarny.
What the hell?
You miss being able to eat steak? You have gout? I didn't know you couldn't eat steak because of gout. That sucks. Sorry to hear that, man.
Gout is.
I'm not entirely sure either.
Yeah, I don't really know what it is. I'm just aware of its existence.
I don't know where we are on the lyrics, so I'll throw it right there. Somewhere there. Wow, he's really hitting that high pitch. I think we're here. I think. That organ, it's very impressive. So is that keyboard.
That was
That's
cool.
a bit odd.
I thought that was gonna go into something, and then it didn't do anything.
Atmospheric drum fill.
I don't know where we are lyrically. I don't know. Okay.
It's quite good timing. Really enjoy that guitar.
Right there. Got it.
A nice tremolo really just hits.
I don't know what a tremolo is. What is a tremolo?
The guitar gets a little all shaky.
Oh.
use a whammy bar for a tremolo, but it's also just an effect that you can have, or you don't have to do the whammy bar stuff.
Wow.
Me too, Hugo.
I did, yeah, same. But I don't know what that is.
Violin.
Wow.
What is that?
She is feeling it.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Good Beastie Boys.
We're getting so many jam sessions on this song.
Yeah, where's that quirked up white boy who can rap on this? We need some Beastie Boys. Okay. We got the wah pedal. Damn. I think I like that a little bit more than the studio version.
Really?
First half was just an absolute vibe. I was really feeling it. Got a really good violin solo. She was really getting up on that neck. Very emotive. And then the outro just completely changed the energy. Sounded really good. I mean, I'd give that a 9.
Wow. Wow. Cole.
Yeah, that's probably my favorite track so far.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know, something about the vibe just hit me a little bit harder than the ones before it. It felt, I suppose it felt more long season-esque, which I don't really know that's a fair thing to compare all the songs here to, but just like, I guess just in terms of quality, got the closest. Yeah, I'll throw that one in 8.5.
8.5. So I'm gonna actually not too much the opposite, but a little lower. I really did enjoy certain elements of this. There were multiple different jam sessions that happened here, multiple different. Like the first 3 minutes were basically just him singing along with that instrumental, which was cool. Then we switched to the violin, and then the last minute we had a whole nother jam session. You're right, Cole. It is very long season-esque with the different parts to the song. Not even a super long song. It's only about 6.5, 7, near 7 minutes. So a couple different instrumental changes up in one song is pretty cool. However, none of them really hit me all that hard as some of the other songs. The organ was probably the best part of the song. And I really like the violin. The violin was crazy. She popped off. But I think you guys probably appreciate the different change-ups a whole lot more than I do. I'll give it 7.5 to an 8. All right, up next we have Walking in the Rhythm. And again, just a reminder, if we go down, just keep refreshing. We'll be back up in 10 to 20 seconds. We're finishing this album.
I remember this being a bit of a groover. How are you feeling about that panning?
What the Likert scale is.
I don't know either.
Yes, AT Field, it was Daydream.
Alright, this one is... I'm having a hard time following what we're going for here.
I'm loving it.
Ah, thank you, sir.
The panning on the percussion is pretty cool.
Goodness, they repeat the same lyric over and over again.
Damn right, they are going to be walking in the rhythm.
Do you think that inspired Singles with a Purpose?
What a magnificent purpose. The Fishmans to Black MIDI pipeline.
This is so weird.
So cool.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on.
Never
here.
heard a guitar do that before.
I'm trying to comprehend this, and I am struggling.
He's spanking that one note.
It's going bop, bop, bop,
Keep it going.
It's like the weirdest noise I've ever heard a guitar make.
bop. What?
This is fucking bizarre. That's a really cool lick.
Oh, we got telephones ringing. Give me a guitar, but make it sound like a nuclear alarm.
Oh yeah.
Oh, now we just completely
Right
changed
into
that.
it.
Okay. That bass is fantastic, though. This song is gonna be fucking impossible to remember everything.
I disagree. Strongly.
Oh yeah.
With a purpose. With a purpose.
Actually, just saying walking in the rhythm. Okay, this I'm fucking with a lot.
You liked it too much. They had to stop. They had to change it up.
How dare I enjoy something?
Yeah. These transitions are crazy.
What is going on, bro?
We're cooking.
What the fuck is this song? There's been like 6 transitions with 6 different melodies.
Bass is jumping around.
Every time I... Okay. Okay.
Holy shit. So cool. What a groover. Big fan of the percussion. It's panning from side to side. That was really cool. Very good bass. It's grooving along. Big fan of the hook of the song. I usually don't like repetition, but I think you can do it and get away with it if the thing you're repeating is good enough. And I think this was. This was nothing like the studio version. They were changing around a bunch. Got some crazy guitar work in there. Was a big fan of that. Just the entire second half of the song was all over the place in the best way possible. Yeah, that's a 9.
Wow. Cool.
Well, that was quite the little 8-minute journey right there. But I think probably the best one so far. I don't know, the transitions just seemed to kind of work, even as, sporadic as they were. They always just kind of found a way to make it make sense. I thought the guitar work was probably the best on the album so far. Some really unique stuff that I've never really even thought a guitar could do before. Yeah, I'm gonna give that one an 8.5.
8.5. Somebody asked if I'm okay. That song seemed to have got me pretty discombobulated. AT Field, yes, I'm okay. But there was a lot of different. Obviously, they mentioned a lot of different switches, different transitions, different jam sessions, just a whole lot of different melodies, and it was super hard to keep track because I wasn't expecting that many changes going throughout the song. So, boy, this one is the hardest one to rank for me yet, because as cool as the different switches and transitions and different melodies were, none of them lasted a long time. None of them especially towards the latter half of the second half of the song. They kept switching after like 30 seconds, 40 seconds, multiple times. They would do that. Some even shorter than that. Some only had like 10 to 15 seconds of just going through it. And when you do that, it's kind of hard for me to latch on and enjoy that part. And as soon as I start enjoying it, they transition again, and it's something different. So it's really weird. I probably only had 1, maybe 2 that I was really, really into, and the rest of them I was just kind of grooving along with the song. Hard to remember this whole song. I would say due to that, I only really got into 2 of those specific melody beats. 7.5 is probably the highest I would go on this song, just because there was just so many different ones that kept going and just changing, and they're cool, but they weren't. I wasn't loving every single one of them. Up next, moving on to Summer Holiday. Oh, Smiling Days Summer Holiday.
God, when I got up, took a big ass stretch, like I just got off like a 2-hour flight.
Well, we're over halfway done.
Kinda. We got the 15 and 40-minute song on the next side.
That's true. I wonder if we'll be able to get through those without getting shut down. We'll see.
Debatable.
technically on one of the streams, but this is the live version of it. It's a little different. Is that a saxophone?
That's a guitar.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not gonna guess. I'm not sure.
Could be both.
It sounds like a horn to me.
Could be that too. I didn't even think about it.
And it's a keyboard. Okay.
What the fuck is this? Oh, I like this. Oh, it is a saxophone. Alright.
Sax sample. Keyboard or synth. Or synth, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we're getting a little vibey here.
We got the phaser.
Oh, techno vibe here. Have a good night, I'm in. Thanks for coming.
Bit of a Ween vibe with the phaser.
Welcome back, ATV.
Boy.
Oh,
Phaser
wow.
and vibrato. Sounds pretty good. Goddamn!
This is a foot tapper right here, man.
I want the guitar pedals these guys got. They're fucking crazy.
It's catchy. Wow. Wild saxophone sample. Is that a phaser? Sound.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Little phaser effect on a guitar. These songs have been really eventful.
Speaking of, chaos has just been the theme of these last few songs. So much, Noah said it, so much happening. So many different instruments, so many sound effects, phasers, saxophone samples, incredible. I thought the vocals were great here. One of maybe his best vocals he had. I love the hook, very catchy, was very into the instrumental on this song. Love the effects, love the saxophone sample they used on the keyboard. Fantastic. I don't know what the hell he was sampling. It sounded great. Big fan of how they used the different effects to add sort of a bit of a techno vibe to this, a techno pop vibe, and it was just really cool. Went through different transitions throughout it. I think you said it started with a slide guitar on this one, Noah, or was that a previous song? Nope. Okay.
Previous song. That was like the
Previous song.
second song on the album.
No, but
Goddamn.
there was another one. I can't remember which one you said. Anyway, really enjoyed all of that. Love the effects. Love how they kept the melody and the rhythm throughout the song, and they fed off of that. Big fan. Gonna give this probably an 8.5. Noah.
Bit of a improvisational excellency going on. There's no way that they focus, please.
Yeah.
Please.
Get a little snap. Not having it. It's just not. There we go. There
Thank
we
you,
go.
fucking Christ.
In there.
Had to
I
give it a
had to
little clap
lock in.
back.
No, God, that fucked up my entire train of thought. Hook was really good. Its hard work was crazy. Some really cool effects going on. There's so much going on that it's really hard to even
It's so hard to
explain
remember.
it all. But it's really good. If they didn't like meticulously plan out all these little jams they go into, this is like it's pretty fucking crazy shit. 9.
Woo. Cole?
Yeah, I'm kind of gonna agree. Like the last three songs have all been like topped each other for my favorite one on the album so far.
Oh, are we gonna get a big 9 coming from you for the first time?
Yeah, we're gonna get a 8.5 to a 9 on this one.
8.5 to a 9. Cole going up and up as he
Feeling it.
continues on. Continuing on to Melody. We're almost halfway through the album. Jesus Lord.
Yep, disc 2 has the behemoth.
Music, come on, locas, come on, locas.
That is the weirdest way of saying rockers I've ever heard in my life.
Come on, locas, come on, locas. 陽日の当たるこの部屋では音楽はマジックを呼ぶ17メートルこの部屋では太陽は人を変えるよ Hey music
That would make sense,
Come
Hugo.
on locas 僕にメロディー暗いメロディーずっと
These lyrics are very interesting.
窓からカーッと飛び込んだ光で頭がカチッとなって20年前に見てたような何もない世界が見えたすぐに終わる幸せさすぐに終わる喜びさなんでこんなに悲しいんだろう
Man, lyrics are dark.
あと2時間だけ夢を見させて誇りと光のすごいごちそう
The riff is sick.
揺れるテンポの中で見たこともない顔を見せる君は今も今のままだね流れるミュージック暗いメロディー君がくれたメッセージ見えてる景色窓枠通りの鉛筆で描いたみたいな流れるミュージック暗いメロディー誇りの匂いのする見えてる景色窓枠通りの Oh yeah
Okay. Oh, I like that. That was good.
Y'all think about the line fade?
7.5. Solid.
It's a band, right?
Yeah, it's Ginger Baker, Eric Clapton, Steve Winwood. Probably somebody else that I'm missing.
Can't say I remember what they sound like, so I don't really have an opinion.
見えてる景色窓
gotta say, I am super impressed with the bass on just this whole album. That dude knew what he was doing. I don't know which one of these three it is, but props. Again, we're getting to that.
They don't miss with instrumental melodies. They don't miss.
Well, you know what else I'm noticing, Noah? After the lyrics end on almost every single song, there's about a minute where they just have a solo of some type of instrument. And then
And
the
it's
outro
great.
is like 20 seconds of just randomness. Wild.
There it is.
There it is.
Well, I can't say that it topped, once again, topped for the previous one for my favorite, but I still did think that it was pretty solid. Pretty cool, some pretty cool stuff going on. I probably liked all the last three more than this one, but it was so cool. So it had some fun stuff. I'll throw it a 7.
Okay. I gotta say, I'm not a huge fan of the lyrics. Reading along with the song as I was trying to follow along as best I could, it just seemed kind of generic. He was talking about music and melody and how good it is and flowing and blah, blah, blah. And there was no central message other than, I like music. Music is good. Music is
Hell yeah.
good when it has a good melody. That was the central
Right?
theme of that song, which it's fine to have generic lyrics every now and then. No harm. But compared to some of the other songs, which have been really dark, really vibey lyrics, it was a little generic. The melody was, speaking of melodies, the melody was great. It was a fantastic instrumental. I really liked the different, I think phaser effects have been really prominent, especially towards the end of the first disc on each song. I like the wobbling effect they've been using recently on a couple different songs here and there. Not a huge fan of how the high-pitched voice he's been doing a lot on this album. It just strikes me a little off. Not a big fan of that. Outside of that, really good. 7.5. Noah.
Kind of got lost in the vibe of this one. Can't really say too much about it. I was really enjoying it, but I can't really go into detail because I kind of just turned my brain off and enjoyed it.
You just
Yeah.
zoned in.
So I'll say it was pretty fucking good because I was able to just kind of get lost in it, but can't really do much analyzation, I guess. I'll say that it wasn't as good as the past couple tracks.
No.
I give it an 8.5.
In the Air, a 16-minute song.
I finished my monster like half an hour ago. I am running on fumes right now.
This has not done enough. Not done enough.
God, my bed's gonna feel so fucking good.
I am so fucking hungry.
My
Holy
back
Lord.
is not having a good time sitting in a chair for such a long time.
Okay.
And what song has a wind intro like this? Oh, Shine You Crazy Diamond Part 2. That's what that reminded me of.
Pink Floyd inspired here. In the Air. Getting
I'm
echoes.
sure any
part
band
40.
that gets any band that gets like dreamy or psychedelic probably has some Floyd influence.
Spacey,
this point.
perhaps.
The ethereal,
Maybe.
oh my lord, ethereality, I think, is their music is pretty limited to their last 3 studio albums. Their concert as a whole is a celebration of their whole career. Got it. I don't know if my ad mitigation.
The Adderall.
I think he meant ADD.
Yeah, that could be Adderall.
That could be. We should react to Allman Brothers live at Fillmore East. If you want to pay us to react to that, we will.
I don't know how many more live albums.
It's not my favorite type of music. Live albums. What's up, Gustav? Welcome to the chat.
Average.
Field. I don't even know how many albums that is,
Like $1,000.
but it would be a big amount.
It would take us a really, I don't even know if $1,000.
They made like
I'll say
8
this.
albums in 1 year before or something.
I'll say
Okay,
this, AT
you know what,
Field.
I'm thinking that back. I don't think
we're not
1,000
gonna do
is
that.
enough.
We're not gonna do that because we also want to do other albums like discographies, and that would just take us too long.
Take it back, 1,000 is not enough.
We might do one at a time. I know it's a joke. I'm just saying, like.
I'd be old enough to drink by the time we're done with them.
Hey, my man dropped the fucking.
That was a sick drum
Transit.
thing right there.
I think we're here with the lyrics. Oh, there's a lot of lyrics on this one. Okay.
Ooh,
Oh, this is muddy.
cool.
It's a little muddy right here.
Thank you,
Big
Fishmans.
fan of
Very
that.
cool.
Big fan of that guitar with the like delay on it, reverb, something.
I don't like this.
Come on.
I did not like that.
You're
Better
a
now.
dork.
Of course,
What?
that's your favorite part, wasn't it?
No.
I have no idea where we are with the lyrics. I'm lost. I'm gonna assume we're in verse 3. That sounded like a transition, so there we go.
He's a little bit confused.
Sometimes it seems to be just being used.
I gotta stay like
Don't you? I'm not even gonna add on.
one day.
Hasn't it? Out looking at records. Long day for me.
We're on verse 4 now. Thank you.
There goes Tardy
Dogs
with the
head.
there goes Tardy with the worst take of the stream right there. Holy shit. Pigs better? No.
These
No.
lyrics are very.
Dogs, sheep, pigs.
He is.
That
his
is how it
lyrics
goes.
Were a lot. Yeah, dude, yeah. Thank you, Cosmic. Dude, like for enjoying it. But I was gonna say these lyrics have kind of fallen off since the beginning of the album. They were pointed
If not
on a
the-
subject, and they were most of the songs were themed and very descriptive about something. Now it's just like wobble wobble, swaying in the air. I hope you don't fade away today. In the air, in the air. I mean, the last couple songs have been pretty rough lyrically.
How is sheep better than pigs?
Better
Vocal
lyrics.
performance is way better.
Better lyrics, slightly better paced.
Better riff. Pig's guitar solo is overrated.
A
little bit.
Guitar solo.
I know a lot of people that call it the best Pink Floyd solo.
Put it at 3.
I'd have to think about it. said a lot of things to you, Tarny. You're gonna have to be more specific as to what I said to you. Okay, no. That is where I ignore you, focus on the song. You're losing me.
This is fantastic. This is beautifully depressing. I don't know what's depressing about this. The doobie in the air, you are correct. What's up, Alex Hates?
I mean, I definitely get a little bit of a melancholic feel from it.
I don't get depressed at all from this. I feel very ethereal, very
Oh, what the
vibey.
fuck? I don't get depressed from this at all.
I don't feel depressed from this at all, is what I said.
You don't have to feel depressed to, you
No,
know,
I'm saying I don't
sense
feel
a feeling of melancholy.
see that in the song at all. I mean, I guess everyone hits music differently. Greatest song of all time incoming? If you're talking about long seasons, we already reviewed that one. Go check it out. What's up, Webtoon? What an interesting name. See, this is the part of the vocally I don't like about him. Repeating the same line on a high-pitched, straining voice. This ain't good, and it's a very, very pressing. He's pressing his voice to be louder and higher. It doesn't hit for me.
Absolute hater.
I like most of what he does, but not this. And he's done this a few times this album.
When are we reading Plastic Beach? That's a great question. I'll probably do the Gorillaz discography.
Do we gotta? Do we gotta?
We could just go
Sounds
to like
something on Plastic Beach right now.
we could just go to like what's a weekend I stop with?
So after Plastic Beach,
Respectfully disagree.
Plastic Beach, honestly.
I don't want to hear you, Vince. Please.
We could just do the debut Demon Days of Plastic Beach, honestly.
I get the effect he's going for there, Brian. I just don't think it sounds very. To my ears, it doesn't sound very enjoyable to listen to, especially repeated. Feels like once or twice fine, but he's repeated like 20, 30 times now. Yeah, Plastic Beach kept getting so close every single time. It's never took first.
I always voted against it. I voted at our polls.
No, it's self-sabotaging. Or not self-sabotaging, self-helping.
Gotta get the numbers up.
Oh my goodness. To talk about Empire Ants on stream would be so great.
This is a lot for me. Reaching my patience threshold on the singing right now.
Don't get your hopes about Crampton come to life. I don't anticipate that happening in the future.
Everybody I know who has heard that album tends to have the same take about it. There's like four songs people come back to, and the rest of it's just there.
Oh, what's up, Rubino? Welcome.
I mean, I enjoy the songs I know on it.
God, I love this instrumental, but I am overburdened by this vocal performance for the last 5.5 minutes. And there is
I
still another
fucking
3 to
adore
go.
Empire Ants Hugo. This song is glorious.
What's up, JT? Pink Floyd, the less talented version.
Well, that's
whoever's playing bass is Eon's better than Roger Waters on bass. So
Well, this bass,
I don't know, but less
this
talented.
bass guy is fantastic. Oh wait, we're stopping it. There's 3 minutes to go, or 2 minutes to go. No, there is 3.
actually Tarny. Empire Ants is better. I hate to break it to you,
that is
but it is true.
that is the best song on the album.
Are they gonna just hum the last
Those
3
little
minutes?
memories.
Somebody needs to tell me, is this the last
Working
3
on
minutes or? Oh, never mind. Okay, never mind. That's straight up disrespectful.
The way he's using his voice here is cool.
Well, see, here's the thing, Tarny, is that I have never actually been wrong before. So, I mean, that statement is just inherently flawed.
What did we
Because
say?
I'm
What did we say
just
that got
always
us
right.
the young? What did we say that got us the young moniker?
Boy, that's pretty.
Is that a flute?
It's a flute and a synth.
Wow. Okay. Are we bopping?
We'll
They're
find
gonna
out one
speed
day,
up.
Hugo. We'll
Yeah,
find
crank
out.
this shit up. Let's go.
I've got a feeling they're gonna speed up. This is just filling me whimsy.
Boy, I'm gonna have a controversial take about this song. Will it spin or will it soar?
Empire Ants.
Oh.
Working that machine.
All right.
It's a great music video. It's a feel.
Listening to absolute peak right now. What's up, Justin Game?
All right. Collect all your thoughts when there's so many movements that happen during a song as long as this.
So difficult. So
Yeah, I'm struggling.
Yeah.
I will say one thing. They stretched this. I think they stretched this. I think this could have been a little shorter, especially that middle section that Ryan was complaining about. I thought it was good, but I think we stretched it. I mean, instrumental. It's been on point. It has been on point the whole album. I think it will continue to be on point.
Oh, clearly.
Especially the melody that they did near the back half of the song with the flute and keyboard. And that was really, really pretty. I was a big fan of that section. Felt a lot more controlled. A lot of it, the song felt more like a jam, which I enjoyed it, but got a little out there. Got a little out of their range, I think. Though this is still a good song. I'd give it an 8.
8. All right, let me get my probably controversial take out of the way. Not a I know I already pointed out, not a fan of how long he held the vocals, just singing that vocal melody. It was like 7 minutes. I think it started at like the 7th minute of the song and continued basically till like or maybe even before that. It basically continued up until that last transition we had where the beat changed, the melody changed, and it kicked ass. I love the last 2 minutes of this. Fantastic. And the last 30 seconds with that new transition that they had at the very end, which was really cool as well. Loved that part. The instrumental was fantastic throughout the song. But the vocals really just have been the big problem I've had with this album so far is the high-pitched straining vocals, especially repeated high-pitched straining vocals. And Noah said it best. I think it was a little long. It didn't need to be that. Probably could have cut about 2 to 3 minutes off of this at least. And then put the last 2 minutes, probably at like 10-minute mark, and made it like a 12-minute song. I would probably give it a 9.5. But because they have it, that melody, that vocal pitch, and it's just not my thing. It's not the style I have in vocals to it. Kind of annoyed me at some points, especially the longer it went. So yeah, I'll give it like a 7. Cool.
Yeah, kind of similarly to a lot of the songs on this album so far. Like, there's a lot of really cool stuff going on here and there, but overall did lack a bit of cohesion. I don't think it needed to be quite 16 minutes long. But still, I think the good definitely outweighed the bad. I wouldn't even say there's anything particularly bad, just some stuff would drag or just wouldn't be all that interesting. I'll throw it an 8.
So here we go. We have Baby.
I'm just mentally preparing myself for a long season at this point.
41
big
minute.
one. Lord.
We're almost there, boys.
素敵な君は baby 惹かれた僕の baby
This is kind of their first hit. Interesting.
悲しい時に浮かぶのは
Oh, we're going back into that.
いつでも
Reggae-esque.
君の顔だったよ悲しい時に笑うのはいつでも君の
Okay.
I thought they were about to go noise rock mode and just explode.
We are not pausing long season like we did last time. No, we're just gonna talk through it if we have to.
We're grooving.
This is different. I thought there was only going to be one reggae song. I was wrong. Beyond my window is a starlit sky where you cast invisible spells.
Hell yeah. That thing.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds cool. This one makes you happy? Different vibes to it. Couple different vibes.
The next song is about to make me very happy. Hopefully.
Got a Dread Zeppelin vibe? What is Dread Zeppelin? What the hell is that?
I think it's a Zeppelin cover band.
Oh.
Could be wrong.
It's a wild tone right here. Keyboard's hitting some notes.
素敵な君は baby 惹かれた僕の baby 夜の隙間にキス投げてよ
They're reggae Led Zeppelin. Holy lord. Oh, Lord.
惹かれた君はベイベー
I need to hear the reggae version of Achilles' Last Stand.
This is hilarious. This last thing, this last section of lyrics right here is called the coda. That's fantastic.
時に笑うのはいつでも君のことだったよ
This keyboard's been great on this song when it's had its moments. It's like a reggae song, but it's not fully going into reggae, you know? It's very weird. My kitties? I got two of them.
Yeah, I was watching it. Hunker down on the bed.
I got bed sheets now. Big W. Bed sheets
was
and
so
a
sad.
comforter. And a
That
comforter.
was, that was so sad. I got bed sheets now. What a flex.
For the record,
We've truly
he's
made
been
it
able
big.
to afford bed sheets for a very, very long time. He just
This is lazy.
didn't buy them.
The outro is kind of cool.
He's been able to buy bed sheets for years upon years upon years. He just declined the opportunity. That was solid. I wouldn't say that had my attention nearly as much as some of the previous songs. But I mean, I thought the ending of that was pretty solid. That was a really good groove at the end there. Yeah, I can't say I remember a ton about that song as a whole, but I still thought it was pretty solid. I'll throw it a 7.
Yeah, this one was a lot more simple. I can definitely tell this is probably one of their earlier songs, and they probably kept pretty close to what it was if it was one of their first hits. I get it.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It's
Especially
a
if
good
they
song.
started as a reggae rock band.
I just like their more out there stuff, but they're still very capable. Had a good melody, very very good bass. I mean, the bass has been amazing on the whole album.
Fact.
Good vocals, a lot more controlled, which is it was a good break from how crazy he had been getting. I'd give that an 8.
8. Yeah. I didn't really love the last reggae song. I like the instrumental of the last reggae song, but I said the vocals didn't really match it, and I kind of feel the exact same way here. Just if you're gonna do a reggae song, I feel like the whole thing has to be reggae and like sounding, and the vocals on this guy just maybe he could, but he just doesn't do a reggae sounding vocal, so it just throws the whole thing off for me. Little lower than you guys. I'm gonna go 6.5. Thank you guys for those of you who have been here the whole time. We really appreciate it. Let's get this over with. Long season live. Let's hear it out. I'm not even gonna use the website. You guys can just read the vocals if you want. Tarny, you have to go? Alright, thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. Yeah, come back later if you have. Hate the no sheets? I understand.
Oh my god.
You love the no sheets.
Count to solid 10 pops.
Oh, he turned the camera off for a reason. He was stretching.
Yeah, man. I got full sprawled out on my bed.
You haven't heard
Going
any
crazy.
version of this, Jonathan? Well, you're gonna enjoy this apparently. This bass line is crazy good, no doubt. And no, for the record, we will not be pausing this long season. We did a part-by-part breakdown of this already. So if you want to listen to us rate each part of the song, go check out that video. So somebody's gonna have to point out the big differences between this and the studio version to me. There's a lot to this song. Not gonna remember all of it.
It's longer.
Well, I know, but I've been told
There you
there's
go.
differences. I've been told multiple times this live version is better, so I want to see why.
Oh my.
Imagine this being your last song at your 2-hour concert.
It's the longest track you've ever listened to, Jonathan. Fucking.
Same here.
That's it. it's only 40
Whole
minutes.
average is hour-long tracks.
My longest is like 44 minutes.
No
Yeah, I'm
spoilers.
sorry I don't listen to hour-long loops, Cole. I'm sorry.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at how fucking psychotic I am.
I just want to say one real quick thing here, because this part is awesome, and I love this. When we get to part 2, somebody tell me, because we're already getting warnings, because we've been going a second time for over an hour. So I'm going to restart the stream at part 2 so we can just finish this out without breaking up
This is such
randomly.
a disgusting guitar tone. It's amazing.
It's great.
Dope Smoker is such a great. That is an awesome.
Oh, that is
song.
my longest song.
Dope
That song
Smoker's
is like a
really
fucking
cool.
hour.
This is my longest song, and it's not even going to be close.
Dope Smoker was interesting.
Cole or Noah, just tell me when we get to part 2.
I don't know when we get to part 2.
Me either.
I can tell you if somebody puts it in the chat when we get to part 2. I actually like Hot Lava Man more than the Dope
More?
Smoker title track. Yeah. Hot Lava Man kicks ass.
Might have to agree. Because it's shorter by a significant margin.
Is this a good restarting point here?
I think we should just restart right now.
You'd recommend watching a recording at some point too? I'll probably watch a recording a long season, for sure.
I will. I'm kind of getting into Fishmans.
ゆくる時を二人でしてゆく風を呼んで君を呼んで東京の街の隅から隅まで僕ら半分夢の中夢の中
What a wicked keyboard tune right here. Just absolutely insane. Thank you, Cosmic.
思い出すことはなんだい
Hugo, I guarantee you Cole would join you for that. I guarantee Cole would join you for that.
I might just like.
I'm joined. Just for
I
the
don't
sake
know.
of
Cole,
hearing
you
it.
set up a
I wonder if I could like.
voice
I wonder if I could just like
party.
live stream this channel on my phone.
Lay in your bed.
I might just like live stream just me listening to the disintegration loops.
What, on our YouTube?
Yeah, anyone who wants to hop in and listen to it.
I mean, if you want to do that, I can give you the login info.
Yeah, you can just go in solo
You should have
mode.
it. You all should have it.
I don't know when I would be able to, I'm trying to think of when I'd be able to do that. I mean, I guess you could do it on like a Saturday.
I just want to point out,
I don't know if I can promise that I'll play it front to back without stopping though. It's
live or
like
studio,
5 hours.
live or studio, this fucking keyboard or piano melody, whatever it is amazing. And the fact that they just said, fuck it, we're gonna keep going and going and going and going this whole time. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
They probably have a machine where they just like play the melody and then the instrument just loops it.
Or this person has some crazy finger dexterity and stamina.
It's not even that's not even the dexterity, it's the stamina to do that.
Just go for 40 minutes.
Like, I can't feel anything anymore. I can't feel it. You might be able to do it this weekend.
I'm not making any promises
Yeah, I would.
about a 5-hour live stream. When it would happen,
I will not be there.
pausing or not pausing.
I will not be there.
I don't know how interactive I would be with the
I
chat.
might pop my head in, but I will not be there for that whole thing.
I did not know it's 5 hours.
I'm gonna be a busy boy the next couple weeks probably, so let's see what happens.
This
Is this just a group of kids?
It's just-
I don't remember this in the studio.
There's no kids in the scene.
I don't remember this in the studio version.
yeah, it's new.
This is cool.
That must be really weird for like, because this is, I mean, it's a children's choir, obviously, but like, I wonder where they find them. Like, I wonder where they found the kids for another Brick in the Wall Part 2.
I'm pretty sure they just went to a school. Like they sent somebody to go find some kids.
I'm sure they got some.
I wonder if that would be like a school thing, or like if they're all part of some after school choir thing. I don't know. That would just be a weird. That'd be a weird thing to do. You're the Fishmans. You just walk into some elementary school and you're like, I would like to hire your children.
You're right about that.
We'd like to see how good your kids are at singing.
Hey. I don't know if you could trust that nowadays.
Difficult. Probably just email.
I'll have some representative go do that. I'm not gonna do that myself. Oh fuck, man.
Busting.
This combination is just. Oh, I forgot. We have to go through the whole water drop thing again. Oh, boy.
Hell yeah, we do.
Well, he tried to buy her for a night, as far as I'm aware, which is such a thing that I didn't want to know, but I can't unknow that. Might just do like super long solo live streams for my super long ambient albums. Like maybe it works Maybe if I was driving somewhere. Just like set up my phone on like a mount in my car. Just drive somewhere for 2.5 hours. Put on
Say nothing.
ambient works while you do. What?
Don't worry about it.
I'm very weird.
Just look at your Discord chat if you want to see it.
I thought I had said something.
Nope, you're good. This guitar is fantastic, though. On both the studio and the live, I love this guitar.
Took me out of my vibe, man.
I'm sorry, I just had to share that. I knew I'd forget about it if we waited to the end.
Why did they look at it again?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Watch me do a car accident live on stream.
What is wrong with you?
What? Just spitballing ideas to super long versions.
Right now, you're pretty quiet.
Albums.
Am I?
Get louder.
Maybe the music is too loud. I don't know. Hold on. Okay, is that better? Do I sound louder now? You can hardly hear me.
You're pretty quiet.
Let me know how that sounds. Alright, good. Awesome.
Screaming guitar.
I love the improvisations they do in this.
Where the hell could I drive for 2.5 hours?
Like low-grade fish. What's up, James Diamond? Been missing you all stream, bro.
Just listen to this integration loops. Drive to Adams. I'll meet you there.
We have reached part 3, you're right. Keeping that same melody, but now we get the drums. And the water, unfortunately. My least favorite part of this entire song is by
Definitely
far.
not gonna do that.
Well, you see Hugo? Well, actually, there is more shit to do where I live. But I have visited my fellows.
We have met Noah IRL before. As happened.
And one day,
It
should
was
the
a-
stream...
We had a fun time.
We did. We met him twice, right? Or no, just once. Just once.
Once.
That's right. And one time, or not one time, and one day, should the stream take off, maybe this will become a in-person podcast.
I think a lot more than 1,000 subscribers for
We
that.
need more. but-
Day 3 minute bit.
So I said one day should it take off.
200,000.
Hey, you never know.
Only 199,000 more subscribers to go, guys.
198,900 more subscribers to go, sir.
Everyone matters.
Okay.
I tried to get through National Snow Buildings. I tried. I made it like an hour in.
Is this jingling thing on the studio?
I think it's on there, but I don't think it's this loud.
No,
That's
it's
prominent.
different. This is definitely new. I like it. It fits the theme. The Discord was
There's
asking
no
you
reason
for
the
credit
Discord
cards.
should ask you for your credit card info. It's free.
Discord free, buddy.
You don't even. It shouldn't ask you for your info.
Part 3 is very different on here. Okay,
Well,
that makes sense.
It's James Diamond. I don't know how serious I'm gonna take it. Never be too short with our friend.
James Diamond, the whole Discord wants you to join, bro. They all keep asking, where's James Diamond?
We don't control him. He's gotta do it himself.
This is awesome.
Whereas our most lovely, creative
Wow.
individual.
That little... How do they do this live?
It's some wind chimes.
But the like falling part where it's like...
Wind chimes, Beach Boys
Well,
reference.
I would have to imagine that the melody is just being played on loop by whatever instrument is playing it, and then they can like kind of fuck with it
This
with
poor,
some other part.
this poor keyboard's fingers. Bro, it's having a...
I don't think he's been playing this for 17 years.
Probably not.
We're almost halfway through it, guys.
I think it's almost like a DJ setup.
Yeah, you're probably right. It's a triangle.
Sounds like some chimes.
This is pretty, man. This just takes you in another place. Yeah, Hansi, I've heard her name a couple times. That violin solo she had like halfway through the album was amazing. I feel like this part could have been used as like a soundtrack for a Rick and Morty episode.
What?
I thought you might remember the episode I'm talking about. Never mind. Forget what I said. Way too much to explain. Way too much.
Okay. Where's the water?
I hope they took it
Fuck.
away.
No. The fuck? Where's my immersion?
Oh, pop off, King!
Is this where we have the drum battle?
Oh, I love this. Oh, he's fading it in and out.
We can.
Getting it quieter. Getting it harder.
But he's keeping that speed even when he quiets down, though. That's the cool thing.
Somebody
Holding back,
clip
making
Ryan doing that.
Oh, this is definitely new.
got him holding back from making a whiplash joke.
Not quite my tempo. Is this a massive Congo drum? Wow.
There's such thing as a Congo drum. It's a conga drum or a bongo drum. I don't think there's such thing as a Congo drum.
Oh, it's a drum manufactured in Congo.
Self-trader, I do bring the spider love. That might be the most unique YouTube name I have ever seen. And welcome to the stream. Glad you're watching the live video. Thank you.
Said that.
What a wild YouTube name you have, man. Did they replace the water drop solo with a drum solo? Because that would be so amazing.
Lost a little bit of social credit for that one.
Gained it.
No water drop. Fuck.
Oh, this is sick.
Do it. Come on, pal. Spit it out. Come on, champ.
They did?
So
Oh,
shit.
AT
They did.
Big ups. That's such a W. Huge fan of that. That's a cool use of whatever drum that is. It's fantastic. This keyboarder is tweaking.
Imagine being at this concert, just sitting there on copious amounts of psychedelics, just standing there for 40 minutes.
40 minutes. They've been standing there for 2.5 hours.
Well, I'm sure they had an intermission.
Maybe. Would you have gone to this concert, Noah?
Oh, easily. This concert would have been amazing.
I'm curious to know how that Black Sabbath concert's gonna go.
I am so worried.
No intermission. It was 2 hours and 10 minutes straight through.
Yeah,
Damn.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Noah being
I
like,
wouldn't have expected you to, but
okay.
I
Piano
thought they
wondering
did good
how
the
to
last
tune.
time they did it.
I just wonder how much auto-tune Ozzy's going to require.
You try to join James Diamond, he's struggling. I'm not sure why you would be.
We are so back.
Ba, 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 ba. You would have paid for the tickets, flight, and time machine.
Oh, yeah. Where's the guitar at, man? I need that cool tone. Lacking that from the studio version right now.
Yeah, wait, isn't there a guitar here in
Yeah.
the studio? What?
Hell yeah.
What is this?
Get around in the season.
They kept the kids on. Yeah, I can tell this part's entirely new. There was definitely not a kids backup choir on the studio. Oh, we are bopping. Oh, it's a whole band singing?
We've reached the jam section. It looks like.
Because they're Japanese, it sounds like he's saying get loud in the season. Yeah, Self-Trader, we did not know that was happening at all. It's a complete coincidence that we're doing this right before a stream of the band that is currently playing to their overseas fan. Complete coincidence, but an awesome one.
Might have to tune into that.
Might have to. Thirteen more minutes. Yeah, ET Field, I can definitely tell because they say the same word, the same. Very mesmerizing there.
They're gonna come in. Are they? Oh shit!
Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
I don't know why that worked so
Wow.
well, but it did. Oh.
That was fantastic.
If I was in that
Ooh.
crowd, that's the part where I freaked the fuck out. That was really good.
Oh my god, what a smooth
Why was
transition.
that? I don't know why that worked as well as it did.
Because I think because they slowed the ba-ba-bas down so much and then just stripped everything out.
There's just something about that melody. I don't know what it is.
It's God tier.
Glorious.
S++ tier.
It's almost eerie. I don't know. There's a mysteriousness to that melody,
it
that
sounds
riff.
It feels like you're just floating in space, but you don't know where you are, and you can't get out. But it's like, I don't know. It's metaphorical, but not at the same time. It's fantastic. This is new.
There is a violin
sounds like-
solo.
It
On the
sounds like a
song.
melody that would play like during the end of the world.
Are you being sarcastic? We are not being sarcastic, sir. That was awesome.
We
Just waiting for the
enjoyed
band to
this
come in.
podcast.
I keep expecting the band to come in, and they don't. They let it ride.
Okay. This is so cool. Give it a bit. I'm here for it. Boys, we officially have 10 minutes to go.
I don't even care anymore. I'm within the group.
engaged.
I'm in the pocket.
He found his tempo.
Sato put all his...
Maybe the tempo was the friends we made along the way.
That's so stupid.
Wait, the bassist left after this album? Really?
Well,
Okay, normally I hate the mono one track, one ear type of thing, but this is feeding off of each other so well. I'm curious what's next. Oh, they're teasing us. Bro. This is taking edging to a... Oh!
And it's glorious. Dean Ween?
Wow. What a cool way to do that. That was awesome. Oh my goodness gracious. You think that was intentional? I don't know. The dual guitars here are awesome. Oh my goodness! There we have it.
Boy, that just filled
Made
me
it.
with joy, whimsy. They kept the absolute best parts of the studio version
Yep.
and just added on, made it even better. They made it 10 even better.
Fantastic.
That was wow. I'm kind of speechless.
Yeah, I kind of just let the last 4 minutes. I just let it coast. I didn't say a word. I
Yeah,
just wanted to
I'm
let
kinda-
that in.
Kind of feeling a strong 10.
A strong 10.
That was fucking crazy.
Cole, you gave long
Please.
season. I don't
Please.
remember what you gave long season. Did you give it a?
Give it like
the
a
studio-
strong 9.
You give it a strong 9. Have
Give
we?
it a 9.5.
9.5. Do
Please.
we hit the double digits?
I mean, okay.
All right, go for it.
Listen, here's the thing.
Oh no.
Here we go.
I don't
Here's your sign.
know that I like this version better than the studio. I don't know. I probably like the studio version a little bit more than this. I don't know. The wind chimes part was a
Wow.
little long. That was a little too long.
I
I didn't really
actually.
like how loud the wind chimes were. They were really loud, and I feel like. Listen,
Oh,
this was
boy.
an incredible performance. I'm not knocking that. It's an amazing performance. And when, like, you know, I don't remember exactly what they were doing before, but when they just kind of, like, stop everything and then they go back into that melody, I mean, that's a staggering moment right there. That's unbelievable. But I just feel like I'd probably rather listen to the studio version just by, like, a hair.
That's a
So-
crazy opinion.
I like the ending of the studio version a little more.
So you're gonna go
I-
lower.
I'm not gonna go low. I mean,
Oh.
it's still a 9.5.
Oh. He did not do it, boys. He just.
It just doesn't. It doesn't feel like a 10. I don't know what to tell you.
He just could not give it that.
You want me
that
to
it
lie?
doesn't have that.
Yeah.
that
Say that
certain- it just doesn't have that certain je ne sais quoi for Cole. All right, yeah. I mean, look, I completely disagree with Cole. I would 1,000 out of 1,000 times listen to the live version out of the studio. Like Noah said, in my
I
opinion,
like the
even more
vocals
so.
on the studio more.
I completely disagree with that too. I think the vocals on the studio were worse. I think he sounds way better on this. He's not doing as high pitched. He's not going into the strained vocals that he does on the studio one, and he does it less. He sings less on this. This is almost entirely an instrumental. Love the backup choir thing they added on here. I think that's a fantastic idea. But the biggest W this one takes is absolutely getting rid of the water drop solo that I was irritated by in the studio version because it went on for so long, and they replaced it with a kick-ass drum solo that was just so much better in every way. I mean, that immediately made it a 10. All right, well, we have made it through our longest album by far on our stream we have ever done, which was 98-12-28, the live album from Fishmans. It is final rankings time. If you don't know what that is, we take the top 3 of the album, we put them in order. We give the album a 1 to 10 ranking, and we give our final thoughts on it. Noah, you've been the first up on almost everything. We'll throw it to you again.
All right, at number 3, I'm gonna go "Walking in the Rhythm." Big fan. 2, I'll go "Smilin' Days, Summer Holiday." 1, Long Season. The instrumentation over this whole thing was amazing. It was top tier. Tones were amazing. The effects were great. Vocals were really good. It was, in my eyes, incredibly consistent. And even though it was really long, it was incredibly enjoyable. I would go a 9 to a 9.5.
9 to a 9.5. I don't remember what you gave Long Seasons as the studio version,
10.
but okay, never mind then. All right, I'll go next. I'll let Cole be the last opinion they hear. That'll make them happy. My number 3 is going to be, I believe I had it at, yes, my 3, I had Thank You, 2, Unreliable Angel, And then definitely the best song on this was Long Season Live. I came into this not entirely knowing what Fishmans sounded like outside of Long Season, and there were some definite parts where I got a little less interested, specifically the vocal performances for a lot of the different songs, just not my thing. Instrumentally, they were fantastic throughout the album. That never changed. The instruments were just awesome. Production for a live album was incredible. I think I saw somebody say they recorded this and then had somebody produce it afterwards, so it sounded a little better, which makes sense. And if you could do that, do that. It's fantastic. But it's still live album to do all these different songs with all these different instrumental sounds. It's impressive. It really is. And no, yeah, it's for super long of an album. It still keeps your attention for the most part, which is really hard to do 2 hours plus. Very few bands can say that. I think I can't just rate this album based upon one song, unfortunately. So I'm gonna have to be fair and say this is probably more like an 8.5. Really enjoyed very high peaks, consistently above average for the most part. All right, Cole, finish us off.
All right. My top 3 is actually identical to Noah's. So yeah, that's pretty convenient for me. Yeah, overall, I mean, I think this is a really good live album. There's a lot of really, really cool moments on here. I mean, a lot of really good songs. The performances are absolutely wild. There's some moments vocally where I don't think that he's, doing amazing. I think he's just like, okay.
I agree.
But, they get super creative, they get super weird, and I always enjoy hearing people at least try to do that, and I think they mostly pull it off with a good amount of success. Yeah, fun listen. I'll give it a 7.5 to an 8.
7.5 to an 8. That is a little lower than I thought, considering I think the lowest you gave it was a 6.5 at one point. So,
Lord.
Yeah. Hey, everyone has their different ways of listening to it. I can understand. Well, this has been an extremely long stream. I hope you guys did enjoy. I don't know how we're going to split up this video. I'll have to do that and edit and figure out. It's probably going to be at least 2 different videos. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much to AT Field for the album request. We really appreciate it. We have a bunch of album requests currently in queue. So for a little bit, we might pause on the paid album requests just because I think we still have at least 3 to do. And we still want to continue our Pink Floyd and our Radiohead discographies. And we get so many album requests outside of just the paid ones. People want to hear us do more Arctic Monkeys. They want to hear us do more Cure, more David Bowie, there's too many. So there's a lot of stuff we do. We might pause it for a little bit again just to catch up on everything. I really appreciate you guys coming out. For those who stayed in chat this long, we really appreciate it. Links down below for the Discord for those who want to join. They're in every video, every live stream. I'm losing my train of thought. It's been 3+ hour stream. Leave a like down below, hit subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you guys in the next stream.